Salaam alaikum. In these times of confusion, we have to make sure that we know our religion and practice it the way we're supposed to. So we're reading about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam so that we can conduct ourselves the way he wanted us to. First, I'm going to read from the book Ethics of Islam. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I am very much afraid that my ummah, Muslims, will catch two vices. They are following the desires of the nafs and forgetting about death and running after the world. Following the desires of the nafs prevents one from obeying the commandments of Islam. To forget death causes one to follow the desires of one's nafs. Each Medinian divided his field, vineyard, garden, house, and properties. In short, whatever they had was divided into two, and thus gladly gave the other half to his Muhâjir brother. Abdurrahmân bin Awf from Muhâjirs related as follows. When we migrated to Medina-i, our Master Rasûlullah made me and Sa'd bin Rabî brothers with each other. Upon that, my brother said, Sa'd said to me, O my brother Abdurrahmân, I am the richest among the Medinan Muslims regarding property. I have divided my property into two, and half of it is yours. Then I said, May Allah Ta'ala make your property blessed and beneficial for you. I do not need property, but just take me to the marketplace where you trade. That's enough. Such generosity was only possible with the brotherhood of Islam. From the time of Adam alayhi-salâm to that time, there had been many migrations. However, there had not been such a meaningful and honorable Hegira and an adaptation full of love and a sincere embrace. Thus, Allahu Ta'ala declared in a verse purporting, Certainly, mu'mins, Muslim brothers are brothers. Hujurât Sûra 10. With this, it is indicated that real love and sincerity can only be attained with faith and belief, not with material interest. That state of the companions was attained by attending just one sohbat, being in the presence of our Master the Prophet, of our Master Rasûlullah Fayz, that is radiance and abundance, like the seas emanating from the blessed heart of our beloved Prophet, was flowing to the hearts of the companions, and as a result, they loved each other with an extraordinary devotion and preferred their brothers over themselves. In this new center of Islam, the Ansar and the Muhâjirin promised to have solidarity, to endure every kind of sacrifice for strengthening the Islamic religion, and to attain the degree of martyrdom in the end. In this manner, they gathered around Rasulullah ﷺ and set up a new order and a happy life. Thus, with the incident of the Hegira, Islam had taken its first step to establish a state. The luminous Medina was becoming the center of the cradle of Islamic religion. In Medina, in addition to the Sahaba Kiram, there were Christians, Jews, and idol-worshipping polytheists. The Jews consisted of three tribes, the Banu Nadir, the Banu Qurayza, and the Banu Qaynuqa. They were vehement foes to Islam, especially to our beloved Prophet. Meanwhile, the Meccan polytheists regarded our Master, the Prophet, making his companions brothers in Medina and uniting them in this way, as a great threat to themselves. If they could not overcome this matter soon, Muslims might strengthen and attack Mecca. They might regain their lands and homes. Threatening letters were coming to the Muslims of Medina from the Meccan polytheists who were of this opinion. In one of these letters it was written, "Certainly, so far, no Arab tribe which he had hostility towards has made us as angry as you have, because while you should have delivered a man from our people to us, you have embraced and protected him. Thus is a great fault for you. Please do not interfere with our religions with him and leave him to us. If he corrects his course, we will rejoice the most. If not, it will be up to us to correct him." To this, Hazrat Ka'b bin Malik wrote a very beautiful reply which praised our Prophet. The Meccan polytheists wrote threatening letters to the polytheists of Medina in the same manner. They threatened them too by saying, "If you do not drive out our man from your city, or if you do not kill him, we will march against you, kill you, and take your women to our service." Upon this, the polytheists of Medina gathered around Abdullah bin Ubay, the hypocrite, and they decided to harm our Master Rasûlullah whenever they found an opportunity. When Muslims learned of this situation, they did their best to protect our beloved Prophet and united around him. They were unable to go out at nights, unable to sleep at their homes. Ubay bin Ka'b reported, "When our Master Rasûlullah and his companions honored Medina-i munawwara, Muslims were targeted by polytheist Arab tribes. The Ashab, armed, stood sentinel all night. The Ashab-i-Kiram was united, and they ran to help their Muslim brothers under dangerous conditions. They were headed by our beloved Prophet, alaihissalam, as he was in all his good attributes. In bravery, too, he was the first among the companions. No matter how late in the night, when a cry was heard, our Prophet would reach there on his horse before everyone. He would then communicate to his Ashab that there was nothing to be concerned with, and he would ease them. Wa alaikum salam.